Good morning, Trojans. Welcome back to the second to last week of the first semester. Exciting time of the year. Things should be coming up to a halt here. We should be wrapping up a number of really important things in the classroom and out. But we want to talk about this week and our Monday mission. Reviewing last week, our Monday mission was following through on commitments. It's a very important thing to be thinking about. I know that was explained to you last week that there are a number of things that students are engaged in, that students are as busy as they've ever been, but it's important to prepare yourself to be able to be where you need to be, and if you have committed to something, following through and getting that done to the best of your ability. That shows a true testament of your character, and that will be just something that is a lifelong trait that everybody needs to have. Student of the week this week, of this past week, we had three winners: Jordan Cross, Dakota Detterding, and Cole Burke. Congratulations to those students. Looking forward to another new crop this week. This week's Monday mission is being respectful to others. As you know, this month is kind of a review of all the previous month's activities, so it's going to be important to take a look back at something that was very important. So respectful was a very key piece of our puzzle here in the first semester. We want to focus on being respectful to each other. The thing that you got to think about always is that the old saying is respect is something that is earned. It's not just something that's given. However, I mean, respect should be thought of as something that everyone has for one another until it's lost by somebody through either their words or their actions. Respect is something that's earned and can be earned over time. However, we don't have the right to be disrespectful to others just because we haven't been around each other that much, or we haven't been familiar with each other that much. So person to person, it should be just a mutual respect for each other until it's either lost through words and actions by that person. Some things to think about while trying to be respectful to others is avoiding negative comments and limiting sarcasm. Negative comments doesn't do anybody a whole lot of good. It's important to try to accentuate the positive, although it's important at times to point out things that didn't go so well in order to improve. It shouldn't be just a continual string of negative comments all the time. And also, too, limiting sarcasm is a really important thing because it's one of those things that's a time and place. There's time and place to be sarcastic, and there's time and place to not. And when you choose it in the inappropriate time, that really shows shows a level of disrespect. Avoiding negative actions towards other people. Being disrespectful with your demonstrative actions or your lack of response can be viewed as disrespectful. So limit those, avoid those negative type of actions towards other people. A big one that would be beneficial for particularly, I guess it doesn't matter how old you are, stopping rumors. Instead of being that person that carries a rumor forward and embellishes that rumor, makes that rumor bigger than it really is, be that person that's going to squash those rumors. And then finally, show empathy towards others that are experiencing difficult circumstances. We all have different things that we deal with on a daily basis throughout life, whether that is something that's an unfortunate event or something that's out of our control. It's important to show empathy towards others, and you can put your feelings aside to be beneficial and to help other people through tough times. This December is just a review of the entire first semester in terms of what we're doing each week. This week, though, as we're wrapping up the first semester, we're going to have Trojan Way Tuesday on Friday again this week. Our focus is going to be in your large group, trying to come up with a plan for a service project that will be carried out for the following week, the last week of the first semester. It could be something that's done in the building, whether it's just helping out, picking up trash, helping with the wood chips, or it can be something that's done in the community, again, picking up trash, maybe finding something that you can do in your community to help out or within our school. So brainstorm amongst your group with your group leaders, see what you can come up with. There's going to be some times in the afternoons next week with semester testing that we'll have some extra time, so it might be a worthwhile activity to have go on. So be brainstorming, be ready, and have a plan in place so we can go after it next week. At this time, I just want to think about being respectful to other people. Start with a level of mutual respect, and let that thing grow from there. So have a great week, and go Trojans.